Alright, you fucking assholes. Finally doing this shit. I'm just gonna freestyle this because I can't be fucked to go through each comment and like type out a response already and then read it off because that's kind of fucking gay. I noticed that there's loads of fucking statements, not questions, so I'm just gonna be skipping over them. So if I start making weird noises and umming and ahhing, that's why. Or because my computer takes fucking ages to do anything because it's a piece of shit. So yeah. Just gonna go from newest first and go down. I feel really fucking narcissistic doing this, but a lot of people did ask me to make a video like this in the past, so fuck it, I shall do it. So I'll start now, I guess. Ija asked, "Do you like ketchup?" Yes, I do. Bit of fucking Heinz, bit of barbecue sauce, smear that shit over a nice black ass. It's fucking good, man. Mac W. How much off console time do you put into thinking about Halo? When I'm working or listening to certain music, stuff like that, I think about ways to edit things, or if I've got nothing else to do, I'll have a think about the type of clips I can go for and things that might be possible, stuff to try out, and I'll write it down somewhere. I don't have Halo on the brain 24/7, but I do think about it. Fairly often. Mostly to do with videos and ideas I want to make, but I need to be much better at editing to pull most of them off. I should have spent more time learning how to edit stuff like 3D and stuff like that. I would have loved to have made more complete videos, but it is what it is. Would you say you are satisfied with life as it is so far? So, I guess. Did you vote, leave, or remain in Brexit? I couldn't fucking vote because when I went down to the polling station, apparently I did exist, which was really, really good for my mental health. They're telling me that my name doesn't exist, which was pretty funny. So that was nice. So held up like 25 people behind me while I was moaning and arguing with the woman for fucking ages. But no, I didn't vote. Can you forgive me for getting so busy that I can't view your videos? No, I can't forgive you. You're one of my favourite commenters, so you need to step your fucking game up, Macca. Basic asks, number 1, favourite CE2 and 3 maps? Oh, that's pretty difficult. Favourite CE map would probably be Prisoner, then Chiron, or Boarding Action. I fucking love Chiron because it's such an abstract map. It reminds me of something out of out of Doom, Quake. You don't get maps like that anymore. I really wish there was more abstract style labyrinth maps where you can get lost easily. It's a lot of fun to play, even though it doesn't play well as a competitive map. Who gives a fuck? Because I could play shotguns on that map for hours. Halo 2, it's got to be fucking Lockout, man. Lockout or Sanks, another one of my favourites. I really enjoy Ivory Tower as well, actually. I think all the Halo 2 maps, especially the big team ones, are amazing. The only map that I dislike in Halo 2 is Gemini, purely because it can be 2 or 3 kills in, and you've already got a stalemate with one team sitting outside with power weapons, and then the others trying to wait for OS and cycle through, and it takes too fucking long, and it's really, really frustrating to play. Also, the map's way too fucking dark. I don't know if it's just my eyes or what, but I swear it's darker than fucking Warlock. My favourite Halo 3 map would have to be probably the Pit. I think it's a really, really good looking map. It sounds really fucking autistic, but it's aesthetically pleasing, and it's a lot of fun to play, and it's really it's quite flexible with the game modes you can play on it. But yeah, those are my probably favourites. Obviously, you got stuff like Narrows, which is a lot of fun. What else is there? See, I've repressed most of Halo 3. I played that shit for so long that it's been deleted from my memory. What other fucking maps are there in Halo? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to think of that. Come back to it. Favourite OG Jackie Chan flicks? Probably my favourite all time would be Drunken Master. I watched the Cantonese VHS version of that when I was a child, and got me. It was one of the films that mainly got me into Asian cinema and kung fu films. So I'd have to say Drunken Master. Snake and Eagle's Shadow is pretty good as well. There's lots of good films he's made, lots of them. Okay, I'm going to have to scroll down now because I'm going to go past statements. Super Hot Fire Chamber, why did you leave Halo? Didn't leave Halo, just a bit unstable, so I had to take a break for a while, even though I started playing it again recently. So we'll see. Loki Sensei, who inspired your playstyle the most? That would be Dime Des. Dime Des, Verbas, Hockey Freak 22. Those guys definitely. Because that era was all about that's my favourite era of all videos. With the immediate music and the really like over the top seriousness and just the flashy kills. Even though they're not flashy nowadays, just like, I don't know. I still find them very satisfying to watch, and I'll load one up sometimes if I'm lacking motivation, and it will usually set me straight. So yeah, I'd say Dime Devs for number one inspiration. As far as gameplays goes, as far as editors goes, there's quite a few. I think probably, I don't know. I don't really consider myself a good editor in regards to effects and stuff, but I'm sure there's a question somewhere along this, somewhere else in the comments that will ask that. So yeah, Dime Devs is my answer. What type of BK Wumper asks, what type of music do you use for your montages? A mixture of things. A lot of ambient genre stuff. I like a lot of that. What else have I used? A lot of game OSTs are good. Stuff that has a lot of atmosphere to it, and you can get a feeling of it. I won't just pick any song. It's something that I like. I'm sure I've used probably some songs that are pretty bad, but yeah, I'm not really good when it comes to like naming genres and stuff. Like somebody says, "Oh, do you like house music?" I don't know because like I just listen to the music. I don't know what genre it is. So I don't know. I use a lot of stuff. I think I've used most things, although the music I listen to the most on regular, which is death metal and a lot of old school rap, I've never used, but I might change that soon. Wheelie is clutch. Would you 1v1 me? Yes, but Halo 2 only. Johnny G, okay, retired player back from Halo 1 days. That could be Halo 5 god. Probably the majority of them, because CE is a far more skillful game than Halo 5, so I don't think adapting would be too difficult. The problem is that a lot of old school players now are past their prime, and the older you get, generally the more your senses and stuff are dulled and the less effort you want to put into things like gaming. So I don't know, I'd think the majority probably could. I mean, you've still got well, didn't Ogre 2 retire recently, or if I remember reading, so I don't know, I think there's a few CE players still playing H5, but I don't really follow the Halo 5 competitive scene, so I couldn't comment on that properly, but yeah, I think most of them could probably transition to Halo 5 quite well, because I know a lot of the CE players that I've learnt off, like Big Balls and stuff like that, they play Halo 5 and they seem to be getting on alright, so yeah, I don't know. Mike Farley, my question is, how did you become a god at this shit? I don't consider myself a god, but definitely wasting a lot of time playing the game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing Halo. It's a very good form of escapism and a means to be creative for me. But I could have learned multiple languages in the time that I've spent on this game. So yeah, that's my answer. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip through and look. Had up. Would you rather have me in a damp bikini or no Halo montages? Rather have me in a damp bikini or no Halo montages? I don't know about that one. You kind of threw me off because the way you worded it's kind of fucked my brain. I go for the bikini. Fucking love bikinis, man. That shit's alright. VXIU, I'm not going to pronounce that. Would you rather eat a pie and sit on a dick, or eat a dick and sit on a pie? I'd rather sit on the dick and eat the dick. I'm just going to skip through some of these questions that are asking me if I want to fuck and all this stuff. Let's have a look. Glossum, are you quitting? No, not at all. I haven't been uploading because personal reasons, and it takes me quite a while to get stuff that I'm content with to upload, and for me to be satisfied with a video. But no, I won't quit from Halo. I don't think for quite a long time. It's a game that I always end up coming back to, no matter what, because there's so much to do in it, and it's you know, I still find it enjoyable. So yeah. Stuven, I'm gay and have no friends. Have you got any tips? Stuven, you should kill yourself. Keenan Despain, make a tutorial video on all the Halo 2 button combos and you using them effectively. Also, do you play Claw? There's already a very good tutorial video done by Skulls and Tezima, and I believe that's on the Halo Forum channel, so you might want to go look that up, because it's all you really need when it comes to button combos and an explanation of how to do them. Apart from that, look up Curtis. I think it's TSW. I think he's from New Zealand. I'm not sure, but he's he has some really good videos breaking down frame data and how a lot of the uncommon, well, formerly uncommon glitches work, stuff like RBX and stuff like that. So you should check that out. Yeah, I do play Claw. I've played Claw for a very long time. Skulls, Hyena, a long-time fan and subscriber, huge fan of your channel and videos. My question for you is, how do you play Halo with so many horse cocks in your mouth all the time? Skulls, I learned from the best. It's a lit hustler, man. You hang around with him, you can fit anything in your fucking mouth, believe me. LWP22, hit scan or projectile? Hit scan completely. Well, I'll always love Halo 3. The sniper especially takes a lot of skill in that game. After returning to Halo 2, I really can't see how I put up with the Halo 3 battle rifle for so long. It's a fucking nightmare, especially on Xbox. On the MCC version, it's to me it's almost unplayable. It's fucking rage-inducing, so I'd go for hit scan every time. Yeah. Oh my god, Blaze. What Dragon Ball Z character do you prefer? I've never ever watched Dragon Ball Z, but I've seen them fucking videos where that black kid goes fucking nuts trying to go Super Saiyan or whatever. I was loving that shit, so I'd say him. Japanese name, I'm not going to bother looking it up. I can't. I think that's Japanese or Chinese. I don't fucking know. It's an Asian name. Yeah, would you rather have 100k stupid fanboys and subs you have right now with your awesome community? No, I'm quite content with the people who view my channel. I don't need people who don't understand how Halo works and how it's evolved over the years to comment on stuff when I'm content with what I have now. I'm not interested in numbers, to be honest, as long as the people who I have watching my videos appreciate them in the correct way and not just because I'm a known name. So no, I'm definitely happy with the community at the moment. Sorry, I keep having to fucking stop and drink this Coca-Cola. I had some fucking double cheeseburgers. They keep trying to fucking come up. It's disgusting. 1 minute. Same guy. Do you smoke weed? Not really. No, I don't really like it. I'll have a bit sometimes if I'm drunk already, but I don't go out my way to. I don't particularly like it. It makes me. I get that extremely bad haze or whatever where you can't see, my hearing goes fucked up. I don't know, it's never really done anything for me, to be honest. So no, I smoke a fuck ton of cigarettes, so and again, the same guy. Do you have something to do with Japanese in your life, or do you just like this language? Do I have something to do with Japan? I mean, I guess I could say yeah, I do, because a lot of Asian cinema and stuff has influenced me in a lot of ways, and it's I know it's such a cliche faggot thing to say, but it's helped me through a lot of different things in the past to do with media and stuff like that. So yeah, I still haven't banged a Japanese girl, which is quite underwhelming. Need to get on that. I definitely want to go to Japan and go to that. I can't remember what the fucking district's called, where they love Western men. I love that shit. UF Shadow Teddy, come along to Halo 2 PC project cartographer. I won't be playing Halo 2 PC because my computer's a piece of shit, but I'll give you a shout out. People, look, if you're interested in Halo 2 PC, look at this guy's this project cartographer that I keep hearing about. Apparently it's to come back for Halo 2 Vista, as far as I know. Greasy, do you take speed before playing? No, I've never taken speed before. I just drink a lot of tea. Literally just drink fuckloads of tea and smoke a lot when I play Halo. That's about it. Blue Flame, you versus Fat Rat on Halo 2, who wins? Nobody wins in that battle. Nobody wins. I think I might take the edge on Fat Rat in Halo 2, but I think he'd probably beat me in Halo 3. And I think Halo CE would be... I don't know who would win that. Have to find out. I haven't played with Fat Rat in a while. I don't think since fucking beginning of MCC. So, well, when I got it anyway, but... yeah, Fat Rat's pretty fucking good. Fire aside, can you ever say no to a free shot or pint? I'm trying to think when I last turned down a beer. No, generally not. Although I've had some fucking weird people giving me beers before, like drinks I don't know at bars and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I've been spiked a few times. I've woken up just completely fucking like wrecked from not even drinking so much, and I don't remember it. So I've probably been raped before for accepting a free shot. But yeah, I probably wouldn't turn away free alcohol. Jeffy, when we play Doom with me again, when they release that fucking classic playlist, which is like real old school FPS games, and not this newfound bullshit that is the Doom multiplayer as it stands. Abyss Walker Artorius says, can you do more ciphers? Literally, I'd make a whole channel just making ciphers because I find them extremely entertaining to make. But I think people would get quite bored if I did them too frequently. I probably will do another one. I'm still waiting for people to solve the wizard cipher, which I've actually given out a couple of clues to. Clues for even last month. So I'm hoping somebody spotted them. But it'll be interesting to see if anybody gets that. I'm kind of hoping somebody gives it a real go. But yeah. Black Mamba Chug asked, if FaZe has ever recruited you to their team, would you accept? It's a tough one. I'm not so sure because I don't really know much about what all these teams and stuff do, to be honest. I don't really know what I'd have to do. Will I have to change anything? I'd have to understand the concept of joining it. What would it mean for me? I mean, I don't think I'd be against it, but I'd probably be... I don't know. I don't know. I don't answer that question just now. Let me just... yeah, are you mad? Yeah, I'm going to look at those fucking ciphers you put there, those statements, whatever. I'll look at them and I'll message you. Gorillas, do you feel a Halo burnout coming? Are you still very motivated to play? Yeah, I was burnt out after Wizard, to be honest. Even though I think the few videos that I released afterwards were actually, for the most part, better in gameplay, because as far as stuff like the spawn killing goes, I escalated that quite quickly after Wizard. So I was kind of, I don't know. I think I probably should have gone about it differently and probably waited longer to get better clips for it instead of giving in to people's constant asking to release it. I don't think it's a bad video, but I think it could have been better. I don't think it's quite the mastery of Halo 2, as in the montage aspect. But you never know, I've still got time to do that, so we'll see. But yeah, I feel very motivated to play again. I've got lots of new ideas and stuff. And again, Halo's always been one of those things where if I'm having a difficult time in reality, it's one of my go-to escapisms, forms of escapism. So you guys should probably pray for me to be having a horrible time in real life so I play Halo more. So yeah. Azizina22, I don't even know what sort of name that is. Do you play naked? If you don't, why not? If you do, can you send me pics? No, I have to play like fully clothed, but I have to have only a t-shirt. If I have socks off and stuff, it'll fucking irritate me. I can definitely send you pictures. I've got some really hilarious. I've actually got pictures on my computer when I was 16 or 17, and I've got my erection out. So technically, I've got child porn of myself on here. So I can send you that, and then I can report you. So that'd be pretty funny. God of Forge, fuck, marry, kill, me as in you. God of Forge, Bonnie Ross, Farouk Tawhid. Oh man, it's got to be Bonnie Ross just for all of them, man. All of them. Marry her, and then obviously you fuck on the honeymoon, and then I could strangle her halfway through for what she did to MCC and for not replying to my thousands of fucking voicemails. What's your favourite e-fucked clip? Oh man, it's too too fucking many. I think probably my favourite ever is I speak 3 languages, where the Argentinian woman or whatever, sitting there with semen all over her face, and that's her retort to somebody who's mocking her for doing porn. It's fucking hilarious. I like them trolling over wannabe porn stars too. Those are pretty funny. Anything that's slightly misogynistic, I find quite amusing. Make you say dirt. Where would you be if you weren't busy making vids for us / the Halo community? I'd probably be busy making bombs instead. So yeah. Hosty, would you rather only be able to play Halo 5 and no other game, or kill yourself? I don't think Halo 5 is a particularly bad game. It's just not for me. But at the same time, I'm quite suicidal, so I'm not sure. I'll probably have to flip a coin on that one. Cunard Triple C, how did you originally come up with the concept of the Hyena / lightning snipe? It was back when I made Shogun Assassin 2. So I always had Asian kung fu or samurai based film names and stuff like that for titles. So I just kind of incorporated some of the more cliche and common aspects of Asian cinema into the video. So you've got the whole sensei and all that sort of thing, and that's born out of a lot of Chinese and Japanese films from the 70s and 80s, because I'm a fucking huge fan of that. Lightning Snipe, I actually fucked my hand up quite a few years ago, got quite bad scars and still from it actually. I had a load of glass in it, really bad, and my hand was fucked up for quite a while, and the only way I could snipe was to whip it in that kind of violent way at a certain angle. And after my hand healed, I just kept doing it really. So that's how I started sniping like that. You can kind of, if you go back and watch a lot of my older videos, and then you can kind of see there's a sudden switch. I can't remember which one exactly it was, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to notice it. But yeah, I like a lot of the whole mythology of building a character. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know. It's not a narcissistic thing. I have no ego at all, but it's just something I enjoy to do. It makes it a little bit more fun for myself, and I guess people who enjoy it as well. So yeah, Kona, what are you wearing? I'm currently actually wearing a Shogun Assassin t-shirt and some fucked up tracksuit bottoms. I look like a crackhead at the moment. Let me see what the fuck. Experience, whereas Lightning Snipes of Death 1 and 2, they're lost to the abyss, the internet abyss. If anybody here is really old school and remembers Mythica.org or RDK League or some of those other sites, they're on there somewhere. But I'm pretty sure they're all down now, so you won't find that. Michael, as in my main man Ishi, how much poon do you smash in the reg? A fair amount. I don't need to watch porn, so I should tell you enough. Black Mamba, hey Bo, can you give me a little hint on the Wizard Cipher? I did give a hint out before, but I'm not sure if anybody caught it. Something about Sir Lancelot being in flames or something along those lines. So make with that what you will. Oh man, I'll be 24 minutes in and my voice is already fucking going. I haven't even cracked any good jokes yet. What's going on? Okay, here we go. Chris Average Fishman 1. Have you at any point lost motivation to create your style of Halo content? Yeah, quite a few times actually. There's been plenty of times where I've kind of thought that I've done a certain style way too much and it's kind of overdone. So that's why I stopped doing a lot of the whole Japanese stuff, because it was, to me, it was after Master. I thought, it's kind of played out a bit. So I mean, I still use the tech stuff in it, as in for titles. So if you look at like MBK or the Hurt Floor or Collecting Slaves for the Afterlife, I still use a lot of Japanese text, but I don't want to make it so it's so fucking overdone. I felt like that style was getting a bit too much. So yeah, that part I definitely lost. I won't be doing anything like that again, I don't think. As far as other styles, I want to try some new stuff soon. I mean, I still love a lot of the styles I'm using at the moment. I do enjoy making, so it's just a matter of when I feel like it's right to do something else, or if I come up with something that I think people will like and that I'll enjoy making, then I'll do it. Yeah. Your second question: does the new direction of Halo bother you, or do you even pay it any mind? It bothered me when Reach came about, but I think with the ship's already sailed on that one, so I think the only thing you can do in that situation is you can just hope that the new style does find its feet, and I think it has to a degree with Halo 5. But I'll always be a legacy Halo player, so I'll only ever stick to the first 3 games. But while I'm still extremely bitter about how 343 Industries handled MCC, and I won't forgive them for that, I do hope that Halo does well, because it's been an important game to myself and many other people in this community, obviously. So I wouldn't want it to fail just out of spite, although I'm still quite bitter about MCC. But yeah, maybe I'll go into that more later, because I saw a few questions about Halo 5. Your third question's a good one. I like this one. Besides Halo 1, 2, and 3, what games have you had a passion for? Well, I fucking love Doom. Doom 1, Doom 2. Absolutely adore those games. I still play them regularly now. Not just the standalone versions, but obviously people create their own levels. So I play a lot of those on my computer. I'm still trying to find the fucking Columbine WOD. If anybody's listening to this can send me it, that'd be great, because the ones I've found that are compatible with my my computer. I'm a Mac fag, so if that tells you anything. So Doom, Quake. Back in the old days when I was a kid, obviously I used to play a lot of games with my dad, stuff like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, the Tekkens, all that good stuff, man. But the only other games I really play a lot nowadays that I really enjoy, a level similar to Halo, would be I still play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 offline with friends, with a friend basically. I'll always love that game, and I play a lot of Red Alert on a computer, which is a older RTS game. One of the Command and Conquers, the very first Red Alert, very hardcore game, and that's a lot of fun online. I'd say actually it's free to play, so if anybody listens to this is big on RTSs and needs something new to play and try out, go have a look at Red Alert 1. You can download for free and read up on it and see how the meta is on the game. It's I like it because it's very similar to the first, especially Halo 1. I prefer games to be unforgiving. I really fucking hate games that give you any leeway at all. So it's an unforgiving game, and I like it. I'd say I'd have a passion for it. Not a passion for it, but I like that shit a lot. What other games? I thoroughly enjoy mind games with people, especially women. So I have a passion for that, I guess. We're half an hour in. I'm gonna have to take a smoke break. and I'll come back in a minute, and I'm probably going to edit it out because there's absolutely no fucking point in me saying that. So yeah, cool. Right, I'm back. I fucking need that. I'm just going to continue straight away. Active Halo, what's your opinion on the new Doom game? The campaign was like almost god tier. There was a few things I would have changed, such as I would have liked to see the Cyber Demon not be resigned to just a pure boss fight, because there's a lot of screen shots before the game came out as promos where he was mixing with other demons. I was kind of disappointed about that. I would have liked it to have been longer, but it's still really good on the campaign front. The multiplayer is terrible, apart from the classic style deathmatch, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I think it's worth a purchase. I was happy with the campaign. It was definitely what I was hoping for. There's nothing quite as satisfying as killing demons with a double barrel shotgun while there's heavy metal music playing. That will always be number one to me. Panna Concord, do you like cats? Yeah, I do like cats quite a lot, actually. I used to fucking... Actually, I don't know if I should even say this. I used to... When I was fucking younger, this is really fucking autistic. I don't know what I'm saying this, but I'd have, like, food pouches, and I'd go around the neighbourhood feeding cats. I used to love it. Yeah. Lol K-Stu, have you ever thought about being a part of community projects / joining multi-FPS clans / teams, myth, phase, etc.? I thought about it, sure, but I was going to join Lost in Time at one point, but I like being a lone wolf because I can do exactly what I want, and I'm one of the probably more known YouTubers that doesn't have a schedule of uploading, I guess. I just fucking make shit when I want. As you can see, I've made you dickheads wait a month for this, just because, well, yeah. What other games do you most often play? Well, Red Alert, like I said. I play Battlefield every now and then with friends. That's a lot of fun. I like them fucking attack choppers. I like that shit. Apart from that, just Doom, Quake, the PC, and then just random shit. I'm really hoping that there'll be more old school FPS games coming out now due to Doom's success. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I play. Agility. Which players would be in your Halo 2 and Halo 3 competitive dream team, and what would the name of the team be? Well, the name of the team would obviously be Team Wet Dream. And as far as players, I don't know. I really don't care too much about competitive, but I always liked that Overshield guy, the pro guy, just because his name's Overshield, and he did a really good montage with, I believe, Lithium, Best of Both Worlds. So that's pretty good. Actually, yeah, to tell a lie, I do like some of the old school pros. So I'd probably have like Shook 1, It Was Luck, Gunshot, and who else made really good Halo 2 pro montages? I know there's been a few, I like them all, but my favourite pro would probably be Zyos, just because he's fucking hilarious, the amount of shit he talks. That's my answer, and I don't care if it's correct. Low Mango, did you ever own any UCS stuff? I don't know what that is. I'm not going to Google it. UCS? I don't know. Would you play the older CODs when the rest are on Xbox One? Probably not. I did like that Call of Duty 2. The one with that fucking like little desert town map. That was a lot of fun. Black Ops 1 I quite liked. What else? The original Modern Warfare was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't hate those games as much as people might think I do, but they're not really for me. I'm pretty sure somebody asked a question about Halo 5 later on that I'm going to answer that has something to do with Call of Duty, so you'll probably get more of an explanation then. What kind of shooter would you like to see in the near future? What would it need to meet your expectations, etc.? If they remade Quake 1 with the same atmosphere and the same multiplayer and made it as playable and as viable as a tournament shooter for consoles, that would be my ideal shooter. Yeah, Quake's always going to be the god of FPS games for me. It beats Counter-Strike, it beats Halo in terms of skill. So yeah, I'd like to see Quake 1 remade. Quake 3 and 2 are obviously extremely good. Quake 3 Arena is generally regarded as the best arena shooter ever. But Quake 1's probably my favourite out of all of them. So yeah, that I saw they announced Quake Champions, but I fucking swear to God, if it's true and they're making it one of those fucking bullshit shooters where you got different fucking gay heroes that have little fucking stupid special powers, I'm honestly going to go to id Software headquarters and blow myself up. Like, I just can't take that. You can't fuck with Quake. So if that's true, you'll see me on the fucking news at some point. Don't worry. Chirpsky, do you dream of making more Halo 2 sassy clips every night? No, I lay awake thinking of quite horrible things. No, I don't. I have had dreams after I've had like really long Halo sessions where I can hear the announcer and the respawn countdown, but that's just when I've literally. I used to play like go to a LAN with friends and I'll be up for 30 hours straight playing Halo 1 or Halo 2, so it hasn't happened in a long time. But yeah. Anima Pura. How did you find all those tricks that we see you pull off in H2? Also, do you dislike Halo 5 because it's different style or its mechanics? Ooh, it's some good questions. The tricks in Halo 2 as far as... I'm not sure which tricks you'd be on about. I mean... Some of the ones that I've done that haven't been done before is just things that I've thought of to try and I found out they've worked. There's a lot more that I've tried and never succeeded with than what you've seen. But Halo 2, that's the beauty of the game, because it's an old game and there's still being things discovered now. For example, I found a spot on lockout the other day that you can kill somebody through the wall with a grenade that I haven't seen before. So a lot of it's trial and error, and to me that's not a repetitive thing that gets boring. It's a lot of fun. I don't know why, it's just the way my brain works. I just enjoy it. I hope that answered that. I'm not sure if I was really that articulate there. As far as the second part, do you dislike Halo 5 because of its different style or its mechanics? Judging Halo 5 with an unbiased view, forgetting about MCC, the reason why I don't play the game, there are a few things why, and apart from the common complaints that people have, the main things for me would be, number one, it's the aiming. The aiming is not the same as previous Halos. It was similar in H2A, where I don't know why, but 343 never really managed to get the aiming down the way Bungie did. If you play a Bungie-made Halo game, they all play generally the same in regards to how aiming works, apart from... I mean, I'm not talking about shot registration and all stuff like that. I'm talking about how smoothness of it. So if you go to CE, it's extremely smooth. If you go to Halo 2, it's extremely smooth, etc. But for Halo 5, for me, it's such a vast difference that I just can't be bothered to put in the time to learn it, to be honest. It would require me to put in another 10,000 hours on that game to get moderately good at it. So that's my main reason why I don't play Halo 5, is because of the aiming. I just don't like it, and people can complain, oh, you can change the dead zones, blah blah blah. I tried that, I still don't like it. It's still not how the Halo aiming system should be even, in my eyes, and I cannot be bothered to learn it. That's my main reason why. The second thing is what most people probably will think is kind of odd, but I fucking hate hit markers. They ruin it for me. Like I can't stand hit markers. I can understand them in games like Call of Duty, but to me in Halo they don't belong there, because it takes out the element of mind games and the game of chess from brain to brain. Because you can... The beauty of Halo is you can outsmart people in so many different ways, and the fact there's hit markers, all I need to do is have enough grenades to throw in areas and I'll know where you are. I find it extremely irritating. Also, this is an old school thing, I guess, but in Halo 2 or 3 or even 1, you should just be able to... You should play the game enough to know when your shots are hitting, there's small elements of the game to me that separate good players from average ones, and it's just small stuff like that. I mean, every person who's played Legacy Halo for a long time, you know when your shot's hitting and when they're not. I don't understand why you need fucking hit markers there. To me, I just hate it so much. More to do with the mind games. It ruins it for me. It really does. So yeah, if you could remove hit markers, I'd probably, I'd probably feel a lot better about it. But as far as it goes, hit markers I don't like. The third reason that ties into that would be I really dislike how in the in the maps when the weapon spawns, it's a countdown for everybody. I think that's really fucking gay. Again, it's one of those things where it really doesn't take that long to learn spawn times. For certain weapons and when they're going to drop, but instead you have an indicator on the screen with a countdown, and I really dislike that a great deal. For one, it clusters up the HUD too much. I mean, if you look at Halo 4, which, don't get me wrong, let me just put this on record, Halo 5 does have a lot of redeeming qualities. I don't think it's a bad game, but if you look at Halo 4, which has fucking zero redeeming qualities at all, and I don't give a fuck if anybody wants to disagree with me. I know you're entitled to your opinion, but you're wrong. Halo 4 is a fucking trash game. It really is. If you look at Halo 4, when you walk around a Forge map that people try to use for competitive, and you've got about 15 different fucking markers on your screen telling you what weapons are. Why? Just let people find that shit on their own, man. It doesn't take that much. So I just see, like, this, to me, it's more small things like that that put me off games. They really do. Obviously, Sprint's been talked about to death, so I'm not going to mention that, but I'm not a big fan of Sprint. I think there's too many weapons in the game that have zero purpose. What's that Promethean Splinter? I don't know. That gun that fucking shoots and it tracks. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. There's too many weapons in the sandbox. They should just stick to one utility weapon, in my opinion. So you got CE, you got the pistol, Halo 2 the BR, Halo 3 the BR, Halo Reach DMR, Halo 4 is a clusterfuck, and Halo 5, yeah, you do have the Magnum and AR starting, but this is too much bullshit in there. This is too much, just way too much. I think the problem with Halo 5 is you got too many cooks in the kitchen. So yeah. I'm not going to go on a big fucking rant about Halo 5 because it's been done to death, and I'll just bore myself and everybody else, but it's just not for me. While I do hope it does well in regards to bringing more people to Halo and the competitive scene taking off, yeah, I hope it does well, but it's not for me. Danny Castro, what inspirations do you have to continue exploring the possibilities of this game? Do you have something like a final goal or objective with the game? What inspiration do you have to continue exploring the game? A lot, because I want to get to that point where I can discover something that's so fucking game breaking. I don't know. I just want to find that one thing that is just unbelievably game breaking, like a new button glitch or some sort of map input somewhere that would break the game for people. Or so I'll keep playing until I find that. And also the thing with Halo is that for the most part every game isn't the same, so you never really know what's going to happen if you're going to hit a clip or that sort of thing. And at the same time, it's fun for me still, so I'll keep playing it while it's fun. So I won't be quitting for a while, I don't think. Halo's my crack. A final goal or objective would be that what I just stated, I guess. So yeah. Proximity. Are you ever going to really dig in and wizard out Halo 5? To be honest, I doubt it. As I said earlier, there's a few main flaws of the game, in my opinion, that put me off investing a lot of time into it. The only thing I was interested in trying to look into was button combos. I don't mean some of the ones that have been found out recently. I'm talking like real button combos that are actually useful in most situations. I do actually get on Halo 5 every now and then and have a look around for stuff, but I don't really care too much, to be honest. I do play it on occasion, especially Infection, which sounds fucking retarded, but I do quite like that actually. Taku Shuriken, why are you not in the competitive scene for Halo? Well, I did used to go to tournaments and stuff, but I was never good enough at that point to compete at a high level. As for now, I'm not good at Halo 5 particularly, so that's not going to happen. And as far as the game I do play, Halo 2, there is an underground small community that does run classic MLG style tournaments, stuff like that, but the time zone difference and my urge to play more for making videos than bragging rights is greater to me. So yeah, that's why. I mean, I do enjoy playing competitive games. I do enjoy 1v1 a hell of a lot, but yeah, it's just not really for me. I've always actually, when it comes to competitions, I always have really fucking bad luck. So a while ago there was a Beyond 2v2 tournament, and so I don't know what it is, but I always play really bad in tournaments. For the most part, there was a couple of lands back in the day on Halo 2 where I placed quite well actually, but um, for the most part I usually choke in tournaments, so yeah, that's why. Um, Brandon Hanna, when is the sequel to Hyena Halo 4 Montage 1 coming out? I've been waiting almost 2 years. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that. I might do it with Halo 5 though, but I'll probably do a Halo 4 one again just for you. Um, yeah, expect that at some point this year. I'll make that. Clutch of vids, are you going to quit playing Halo this year or ever? Well, I'm going to die at some point, so then. Hom Bomb. If you had to eat 4 maggots or a donkey baby, which would you choose? Obviously the donkey, because it's larger. I've never heard of people eating donkey before, apart from women in Tijuana, so I'd like to try that out. I'd definitely like to eat some rare animals. Like if there was one animal that was left, like or two of them, they're about to go extinct, I'd like to eat them so I can say that I fucking made them go extinct. I think that'd be pretty cool. I can never pronounce your name, but Rugzi. I do like you, but I can never pronounce your fucking name. Lube or no lube? None ever. I mean, I have a foreskin, so it doesn't really matter for me. Placidify, Jimmy, you little faggot. First off, Kevin just got bummed. This is true. My question, can I take a sample of your DNA so I can grow a clone of you and get him to hit clips for me? You can, but you'd probably have to suck out your mum's vagina. Third Eye Highs, do you own any bladed weapons or what are they? I've got a straight razor, some shanks, what else? I used to have a really nice lock knife that I used to attach to my boot, but I had to get rid of that. Not because I killed anybody, just because it was too dangerous to continue carrying it. But that's I'm not gonna get into that one. And how many dabs before you tap like a bitch? I don't even know what dabs is. People keep saying about dabs. I honestly don't know what they are or what it is. So I'm assuming it's either a drug or a dance. But Guran Dujic asks, have you already used your best Halo clip? Or did you save it for a final montage? I guess my best Halo clips are I'm trying to constantly evolve them. So usually the last kill in the video is the best clip that I've got for that video for the most part, generally. So there's still a couple of things that I've been trying to go for a very long time, which I'm hoping I'll get at some point. So yeah. Mudkip, why do you continue to play Halo 2 and 3 after all these years? How often do you play? I continue to play them really because I've invested so much time in them, where I'm at a level now where there's still room to improve all the time, of course, but I feel comfortable playing the game, and it's still fun for me. I play generally every day or every other day for a couple of hours. It depends. Usually not so much at weekends because I'm usually drunk. But yeah, like I said, depends how I'm feeling, if I need the escapism or not. So yeah, it's mixed. Stains, do you swallow? Sure do. Christopher Bottom text, Do you have a preference for the type of controller slash sticks you use? Yeah, I prefer them if they're really, really fucked up from me throwing them. And for example, the controller I have right now it's so sensitive. It's like Hustler's mum's clip. Literally, it goes everywhere. It's crazy. I like the sticks and stuff to be loose. Again, like Hustler's mum, because it makes sniping easier for me and faster. I actually bought a new controller recently because the one I currently use for Halo has an extremely bad case of drift upwards. But I can't use it because it's too slow to snipe and stuff with, so I've had to resort to using a busted ass controller. If you could have seen the controller I used for Mastery, when I spent a while playing that game to get the clips from Mastery, I had a controller that had no back to it from smashing it. I had a tube TV with fucking holes all over it. So again, like Hustler's Mum, I like the goods damaged. What's your favourite Boards of Canada album, and do you have any ambient record recommendations? Probably Tomorrow's Harvest. Yeah, I really like Boards of Canada, man. I think they're really, really good. Do I have any ambient record recommendations? Off the top of my head, like I actually linked Skates just a while back, but I really fucking like the OST for the Alien Trilogy game on PS1. Look that one up. It's like obviously different to Boards of Canada, but I quite like that. It's kind of spooky. Lastly, do you have a Last FM account? No, I don't. But I just made a SoundCloud with my YouTube name, so I can rant about shit on there. So you feel free to message me on that or whatever. A Swanky Lemon. What are your top 3 clips you're most proud of hitting? It's a pretty difficult question. That's quite difficult. Oh shit. I'd say in no order. I actually do really like the plasma grenades block to snipe in Wizard on Lockout. That's one I really like. I think the Icicle triple is pretty good. I think, yeah, I was more excited when I actually hit the first one in Blizzard from the Netherworld too. I remember I woke my ex-girlfriend up at the time because she thought I was having a heart attack, which is pretty funny. But yeah, either of those Icicle snipes I'd probably put in the top 3. What else? I quite like. It was quite an accomplishment to get the double melee off the first time because I'd tried it for so fucking long. I don't know, man. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Fuck. I cannot answer this question. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. There was one clip that I got a long time ago on Halo 3 and nobody ever saw it because the file corrupted. But I was playing Lone Wolves on on Narrows, Slayer BRs, I think, and I was on a triple top mid. I think there was 3 people, including me, because the other person quit out, and I remember the fusion coil was up there, and I was on the triple after getting a really crazy snipe, and I launched up off the map, and I 180 quickscope this guy who spawned the blue cannon for the overkill. That was probably one of the best clips I ever got, and nobody ever saw it because the fucking file corrupted. I probably don't do it justice with my explanation, but I'm talking it was a legitimate 180 quickscope, like it was just a random shot, and I got him. It's fucking nuts. I'm gonna have to think about other clips because I forget quite a lot of them. So yeah, the Guardians 555. Are your hobbies outside of video games? Question mark. My hobbies are: I enjoy cryptography. I like to read about 1980s postal massacres and the psychology behind them. I like women. I like to drink and smoke and yeah, I don't know, quite a lot of things. It's very difficult to condense everything, I guess, but I do have hobbies aside from Halo. Some of them morally better than others. Let me see what else we got. It's XC Enigma. Can you confirm that FaZe asked you to join them? If so, what were your reasons for saying no? No, they never asked me to join them. one of the guys did ask for my contact details before I had Twitter, and I heard from a couple of fairly reliable sources that they were interested, but I don't know. I never got back to them, to be honest. The guy asked for my details, and I don't think I ever messaged him in the end, which I'm quite indifferent to. I mean, I don't really know much about them, to be honest. I know Campy's in it, and he does well in it, but I don't know. I'm not really that bothered about joining anything, to be honest. I mean, it sounds nerdy as fuck, but I guess I'll always just stick with the Halo forum as my group, if you will. So I'm quite indifferent to it. Nothing wrong. That's not me putting them down. I have nothing against them, but like I said, not really for me. Nova lol, will Hustler ever beat you? Hustler is fucking terrible, man. I'm surprised he can even hold the controller. That kid's legit spastic. Instinct, would you say you have good reflexes outside of Halo? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I can catch a flying cum shot from quite a while away. It's pretty good. Slim Haley LP, what kind of cigarettes do you suggest I smoke to be like you? I'd also love some good martial arts movies. What are your favourites? What kind of cigarettes do you suggest? I just started smoking them Pall Malls. I think the Americans call them Pall Malls or some shit. I don't know, it's a stupid name. But I smoke them dual capsule ones now. I started smoking them instead of just like normal cigarettes. I quite like those, so check them out. Also, there's these fucking cigarettes my mate ripped off the company a long time ago, man. And he got like 200 of these cigarettes called Dejarums or some shit like that. They're like cinnamon tipped ones, and they're fucking so nice. I haven't ever seen them again, but get those if you can. As far as martial art movies, off the top of my head, I'm not just going to limit this to Chinese martial arts. I'm going to give you some samurai shit as well. So 36 Chambers of Shaolin, obviously Drunken Master, Born Invincible I like Shaolin versus Lama, Five Deadly Venoms. Let me just have a look at my DVDs real quick. I'm going to turn my head around. Oh, the Street Fighter 1 to 3, not that Jord Clan, whatever the fuck his name is, bullshit. The Shinichi Chiba films, I quite like those. There's quite a lot of others, but yeah. As far as samurai films, Lone Wolf and Cub series are a must watch. Lady Snowblood, Zatoichi, Hanzo the Razor's good. What else? Plenty of things, man. I don't know. I'll have to just talk to you about this some other time because you're gonna scramble my fucking brain. Ham I am. Are there any clips ideas you want to do but have given up on or believe you won't hit? Yeah, I've been trying for about 3 years to jump off a rocket and snipe somebody. It just isn't fucking happening, man. You saw a mastery. I landed on the rocket and out-BR'd, well, I didn't out-BR him, but I BR'd him to death. I was happy with that, but I want to jump off a rocket and snipe someone. I actually, during making Master, I can't remember which developer it was, but one of the developers, I actually found his fucking email address and I was trying to message him, like asking shit about Halo 3, like the physics, like, oh, if I do this, will it work? But he never got back to me. Probably thought I was a fucking nut job. So yeah, if I've said that now and somebody else gets that clip, I'll actually fucking lose it. So nobody else is allowed to go for that apart from me. I hope you all agree to that. Yeah. Cool. Scythes. How did you react to the high school jump triple kill? My skin peeled off just watching it. Yeah, I mean, I was quite happy about it. I was more relieved because if you saw before when I got one where I nearly spawn shot the guy for I think it was a fucking kill tack on the same guy, and the game decided to not give me it. So yeah. Yeah, I was more relieved that I had finally got a kill that I could use in my final Halo 3 video that people would like and remember. So yeah. Joey Kimarelli, do you have Reach and do you like it? I do have Reach, but it's basically fucking unplayable on Xbox One. I tried to play that shit with Solberg recently and I thought I was going to have an epileptic fit. Like, you can't see anything. Like, I searched MLG with him and I didn't fucking realise that you're playing people on the 360 as well. So I was getting, I mean, actually, I didn't go negative or anything. Like, you know, not everybody gives a fuck. But I was just getting like messed up, man, because I couldn't see what the fuck was happening, and I got these fucking dickheads from Colombia messaging me saying, "Oh, get fucking raped" and all this shit. And yeah, I haven't played it since then. So, Trag, out of all the montages you've created over the years, which is your personal favourite, and what is your all-time favourite clip? Which is your personal favourite video that I've ever made? Probably... oh man, that's tough. I quite like Blizzard from the Netherworld too. And some of the really old videos, like when I first made them, I liked them. Stuff like Legendary and Oblivion. Enter the Ninja was okay. I don't know. I'd probably say. I mean, I like Mastery as well. I was fairly happy with how that came out. I'd say yeah, Blizzard from the Netherworld too. It's probably my favourite. All-time favourite clip. I'm going to assume you mean mine. I think somebody else has asked about other people's clips, which I'll get to. My favourite all-time clip. I don't know. Just one of the three I picked from earlier, I guess. One of the three from earlier. Okay, Genova. We've got a long-ass fucking question here. Genova TP. Was wondering if you had any upcoming planned projects after Wizard. Yeah, I'm kind of working on something, but we'll see how it goes, so I'll just put a maybe for that. Depends if I can get the gameplay I want in the time required, which is quite unlikely. I'm just going to have to skim read this. Okay, yeah, I can't skim read fast enough, but I'll respond to you through text if there's anything I missed. But yeah, I might work on something soon, hopefully. I'm working on editing for somebody else at the moment, and I'll continue to make small videos with gameplay that I think's worth watching. As far as big videos come, I want to, but it just depends if I can get the gameplay in the time frame I have. Hustler, why are you so gay? I'm not even going to dignify you with a fucking response, you little fucking retard. Warcraft Azraman. Do you remember Trojan 2 back when you played with DMC? I'm still here. Yeah, I remember you. DMC and Trojan 2, those are some old school fucking names. It's been a very, very long time. Real note though, Bo, would you wish that Halo 2 with absolutely everything being the same, plus some Halo 3 maps would be brought over to Xbox One or not? While I do like Halo 2 at 1080, 60 FPS, the original Halo 2, it still has the edge over it, I think. So yeah, but Halo 2 mechanics and Halo 3 maps would be really weird, so not that part. Rainy Day. How am I 33 minutes? What the fuck is this? Rainy Day. When are you going to show us a fucking claw cam? Are you embarrassed by your 2 extra hands or something? Yeah, I'm fucking Goro, man. No, I did something for Fat Rat a while ago, but I don't really have any means to do it, as in, I don't have a good camera or anything like that, or any way to hold it. Like, if you see Skulls' videos, I don't get how he does that. I don't understand if he has someone, like, standing there holding it or what. Like, I couldn't do that. I will at some point. When I figure out a good way to do it. If you have any suggestions on how to do it, then hit me up. Universal, if you never saw Bullock's rapes montages, how different would you think your playstyle would be? Also, let me suck your cock. Yeah, I mean, if you look at my early videos, they were kind of quite generic in terms of gameplay. They were kind of generic, so I guess, I don't know really. I mean, Bullock's rape's a legend, and he'll always have my the utmost respect as far as his videos, especially Bullock's rape original video, how it impacted the community for people like myself, you know, Soleil, Piano Frenzy, and many, many others. So yeah, I think it probably would be different. Hawk Strike, after all these years doing this, do you see a stopping point coming soon? Again, as I said, we're all gonna die. So then I guess I can see myself playing this shit when I'm in a retirement home, getting jerked off by nurses, moaning at fucking kids that their new games suck ass and to play a real man's game. So yeah. Hipsty hopsty Sonic Halo fan, would you like Halo to come on PC? If it did, would you go on PC or stay on Xbox? Halo's already on PC. I'm pretty sure they're porting MCC or Halo 5 over as well. No, I'd stay on Xbox because I'm too comfortable on the controller. The only PC games I play, it's like Quake and Doom, man. You know, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'd stay on Xbox. Mike is bulletproof. What's your favourite way to eat ass? Kind of like it when they're all on all fours, man. Kind of like that. Something very primal about it. Or after I've just dug them up. Talking of that, I was reading something recently. There was this guy. I can't remember what his name was. He was a serial killer anyway, but he used to kill children. But he was a necrophile as well, and he had was it a 5 or 6 year old girl in his house for 7 months, and he was going down on her for 7 months straight while she was what do you call it, decomposing. So yeah, how Darth Messiah or Massia, how good do you think you'd do in a game using 1 sensitivity? Fucking terrible, man. I tried doing that shit before. I don't understand how anybody can play on anything below 7. I mean, I know it's to do with map positioning and stuff like that, but it wouldn't suit my gameplay style at all because I like to look around everywhere. So yeah. Afro Nomo, would you lose your sense of smell for $1 million, assuming you can still see, touch, taste, and hear? I can't really smell anyway, so I'd happily take the fucking money. Taco Vid's favourite clip that was the least rewarding to hit at the time you got it. Least rewarding. The icicle triple. Clip that you tried to hit that was too difficult. Avalanche Halo 3. I always wanted to get a high multi-kill on somebody using the grav lift by rockets with a quick scope. But I can never get that just because the stars never aligned. And yeah. There was also a clip of Construct I could never get, even though I didn't really try that long, but it would be to be on a multi and then be at top gold and move back so there's a very, very, very small gap to look at both purple lifts and just randomly shoot down there for a multi-kill. I came really close one time, nearly got a triple doing it, but it hit him in the body. So yeah, I stopped trying after that. Again, try and jump off a rocket and snipe somebody. I'm starting to give up on that. What other clips? I'm sure I used to have little scrapbooks or bits of paper where I'd write down loads of different things and cross them out when I got them. And I'm pretty sure they're around somewhere, and I've still haven't got lots of them. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Aged Skate 3000. Favorite insect? I like centipedes, man. I like those fucking things. Them orange bastards. Yeah, they're alright, man. Da, what is your favourite Halo? It's got to be Halo 2. Gotta be. It's too much. Although Halo 3 is still going to be my my first. Not my first stuff because I started out playing CE, but yeah, Halo 3 is my baby. Miles Hemingway. How many different women have you slept with? Quite a fair amount. I don't want to give an exact number, but I stopped counting quite a few years ago. But yeah, I know, a fair amount. Why was Tombstone Jara Bloodshot? Seriously, would have been the best clip ever. Yeah, I wasn't even fucking mad when that happened because I just thought this is so typical. Because you wouldn't believe how often I get bloodshots for clips that would have turned out to be unbelievable. It happens to me so often that I just don't care anymore. Yeah. What's your favourite clip of all time? Yours and anyone else's? So I'm going to try name some of my favourite clips of other people's. Which is going to be hard because people are going to get upset that I left them out. But I'm literally thinking off the top of my head, so you'll have to forgive me. I think probably my favourite all time. Let me think. Favourite ever. Oh, God, that's too fucking hard, man. That's too hard. I still think the Bullocks rape jump where he kills the guy underneath him by jumping up, and the guy tries to melee him and falls off is probably one of my favourite clips ever. Same with Midpoint's victory lap. Diamond does this warthog no scope, even though people say it's staged. And obviously you've got all the well-known montages over the years that always have that one clip that's attributed to them. Yeah, no, I've got so many in my head that it's actually quite difficult to pick from. The one that's coming through right now for some reason is Furion's random no-scope multi-kill on the, what's that map, Construct. I think that was his Halo 3 final, I think. That one's pretty fucking good, but there's been lots. The ones that always killed me that I could never get were the 4-for ones. Those ones always found those very, very entertaining. Because the most I ever had was a 3-for-1. What other clips, man? Too many. It's too fucking many. I can't really. I don't know. Favorite montager. Still Dime Des. Probably still Dime Des. As far as current times, who's currently making videos? Who's my favorite? That's a tough one. I don't know. There's so many good people in the community. It's hard for me to just pick one person. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Are you voting in and out of Brexit? Again, I couldn't vote. I would have voted out though. How old are you? Yeah, I'm 26. Getting there now. Do you think your Halo abilities will transition one to other games, e.g. Destiny, Battlefront, Halo 5? Yeah, of course. It just depends if you want to put the hours in to learn the mechanics of the game to where you're competent enough. And I can't be bothered. I'm playing Halo for so fucking long, I might as well stick to the cunt. Favourite Halo 3 map / game type? That would be Pit CTF, MLG, obviously. That game mode is so much fucking fun. I love the initial rush off the beginning. Who's going to go to OS? Who's going to go to Rockets? Who's going to snipe? What's going on? I really, really enjoy that. I quite like Guardian Oddball as well, even though I actually fucking hate Guardian as a map. It's one of my least favourite maps ever. But Oddball played fairly fun and well on it. Favourite sniper to use? That's a really hard one between Halo 3s and 2s. I'd say probably Halo 2s because you can obviously do button glitches with it. But Halo 3's sniper is more skillful to use, and I think it's slightly more rewarding. Because when you hit a clip in Halo 3 using the sniper, that's, I don't know, man, it's a lot more difficult, I'll tell you that. Favourite drink / drug? My favourite drink's tea, and my favourite drug is blow. Will you marry me? Marriage is fucking, I think marriage is a load of bullshit. I went to a wedding recently. I was really, really fucking hungover. Nearly threw up when they were doing the fucking vows. I was loving it. Had to go out the room and everything. Favourite and least favourite member of Halo community? My favourite member's probably... Oh, I'm trying to think. Who's my least... I don't know who my favourite is. Who's my least favourite? Probably Hustler, man. Like, I know people give him props for being disabled and being able to play with half a fucking brain, but I don't know, man. It's pretty annoying 1v1s where every time you're about to rape him, he throws the fucking sniper off the map every fucking game. Favourite member? I don't know. There's quite a few people I like in this community. Make me laugh, so yeah. Skase, can you explain the final clip in the Supreme demonstration? You still fucking ask me about that. No, I'm never ever going to tell anybody what that is. You just have to figure it out. Also, who's your favourite montager whose name starts with an S? That's not Solea. Oh, I don't know, Skase. Who could it be? Robe Rodriguez. Will you make a Halo 3 video? I love your Halo 3 videos. I doubt it very much. I kind of wanted to go back to Halo 3 a while ago. And I actually what I was going to do is I was going to make Mastery 2. So I was going to go back on the 360 and try and get even better clips. But I lost motivation to do it, so no, we won't be seeing another Halo 3 video from me for Forebearable. Am I even saying that right? Am I fucking retarded? I think because Hustler just texted me now that his fucking spasticism just went into my brain. And what did he text me? Oh, yeah, okay. So I text him saying, "What time are you gonna be on Halo?" Yo, Bo. Sorry, man. I shit myself at work again. I'll be on in a few hours. I have to clean up, and my dad's threatening to beat me. So yeah, that's why I can't pronounce my words. Talking of that, I'm gonna go for another smoke break because I can't fucking believe I've been talking for 45 minutes. Like, if anybody's even listened to this still, I applaud you. You have more fucking strength than Rudolf Hess. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back for the third and hopefully fucking final time. I can't believe how long this is taking. Okay, where are we? Duryoko, I think that's how you pronounce it. You play Claw 5 cents default layout. I play 10 cents. Button is bumper jumper. No vibration. Do you still claw when you button glitch? Dubs, quads, BXRs, RBXs? Yeah, I do. Because there's no point learning to claw if you're not going to use it button combos, because the advantage of clawing is you can aim while double shotting, you can aim while RBXing or BXRing or BXBing or anything, you know. So yeah. And as far as the other questions about button glitching tutorials, again, go look at the THF one. That also has a hand cam by Skulls, which is again the video you really need on that sort of thing. But yeah, Titius Bode, are we alone? I doubt that very much. There's got to be something out there in the vast expanse of the universe. I'm really hoping they exterminate us at some point. My main man, Noob Slayer 343, the champ. What about black girls attracted to them, and are they still on the top tier list for girl type for you? Oh man, got that fucking jungle fever, man. I don't know. I just fucking really like them. I don't know what it is. The hair, the bone structure. I fucking know, man. I like big asses. Yeah, they'll always be on my top tier, number one, man. After that, probably Italian women, and then Asians, and I don't know, those Latinos are nice. We don't really get them in fucking England, man. Been with some Asian women, but my experiences as far as personalities go are not very good. So yeah, I always prefer black girls. When implementing Dill and Not Myself in the Wizard credits, what was your thought process? I was really hoping you were going to kill yourself, because you remember you had a go at me for ringing your mum on your home phone, and I still haven't forgiven you for that. So, what was your longest period of time spent not sober? It's Friday today. I haven't drank in a week, and you're making me really want to go to the pub, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay in and be good. Other than myself, as in you, who's the most attractive Halo player? Who's the most attractive Halo player? I'm trying to think of female Halo players to play with. Kitten Mittens, Epic Rack. Who else? I hear that fucking. Is it Pooba or Zestal? One of them has some nice facial features. I can't remember. Hustler's not bad looking for a complete spastic. Yeah, I don't know really. Hable, Lost in Time. So why is Hustler so bad? Well, I know Hustler really well. I've been playing with him for quite a while now. We're pretty tight. You know, as far as you can be friends with somebody with that IQ. But he told me that when he was younger, when he was going through puberty, that he used to get beaten by his father for getting erections. So, you know, obviously, when you are going through puberty, you get erections for absolutely no reason whatsoever. His dad would see that and flip the fuck out, apparently. Take his belt off and start beating Hustler in the head with it. So I'm assuming Hustler has some sort of like long-standing brain damage that causes him to like miss every fucking shot with the sniper in customs, and unable to host a lobby effectively. The guy's got a lot of problems, but he definitely does try. Emir St. Ali, who the hell is Bucky? I don't know. Adversary, if you had a night alone with my mother, how would you treat her? I'd treat her to a nice fucking, nice little meal. Go out. It'd be class filled. Nothing else. Indian Baller, how long did it take for you to shoot those grenades out of the air in that mastery montage? Not very long, actually. I actually came up with, I made some fucking dumbass Forge map on Sandbox where there was grav lifts and I was throwing multiple trip mines and quick scoping and spinning in the air and all this stuff, but it just looked so dumb that I didn't use it. That's probably my file share in one of my accounts that I use on 360, but I can't fucking remember. You just have to, yeah, it might still be in there. Go have a look, man. Clutch Spartan, when do you start playing Halo? When Halo CE came out in the UK, and I think we got it a little bit later than US. I can't remember how much later, but my friend who old schoolers like Slater might remember as TMK Fiend 1, he got me into Halo, and I wish he didn't because I'm still playing the fucking bastard now. My main man, JTD, what's your favourite Halo moment since you joined the Halo community, both about your work and just in general? My favourite moment was probably releasing either Blizzard 2 or Mastery and seeing the responses to it. When I saw pros retweeting the video, that's when, yeah, I was quite happy about that. That made me feel pretty good, not gonna lie. That was probably one of my favourites. As far as other moments, all the montage contests, especially the last one we did. I mean, we're in one currently now. If people didn't know, go check that shit out. But the 2014 montage contest was fucking awesome. Because I was a judge in that, and I had to view, what was it, 117 fucking entries. But there was so many fucking good videos in that, and there was the usual fucking little forum drama and all that shit. But I don't know, I really enjoyed that. That's probably my favourite. I did enjoy actually when I got back into Halo 3 because I took a break off it for a while. I think about a year I stopped playing, and I started playing again. Started trying all this new shit out. But I had a lot of people that I made friends with that I still keep in contact with now. So that's always good. Same again, JTD, Hustler, Piano, House Red, Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'd have to marry House Red for his work on Wizard. I'd fuck Piano Frenzy and his fucking little ass. And I'd kill Hustler because you imagine his fucking kids. Come on, man. Emnion, what form of drug do you take before you play? Cocaine, Addy, or no? I just drink copious amounts of tea. Caffeine. Caffeine's what I take. And then I crash, and that's when people can hear me raging. Is when I crash. I actually do know montages that take like Adderall or Ritalin, whatever the fuck it's called. But no, I don't do any of that shit. I can't be bothered. Well, not for Halo anyway. I've tried playing Halo High before and it didn't work out. It was horrible. African Twig, of the Halo games, how would you rank them in terms of how easy it is to montage in them? Also, what should I do about this rash out of my shoulder? As far as the rash goes, you asked this question 1 month ago. So if it's still there, you should probably get it checked out by either a doctor or a dermatologist. And the easiest Halo montage, Halo game to montage in, that's a difficult question because you've got to think, when it comes to things like Halo 4 or Halo 5, the standards are so high from previous Halos that it's quite difficult to create new standards with the games you have because the variables are less. So that I think there's actually less to do in Halo 5 than any other Halo game. The easiest to montage in, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think each game's difficult in its own respect. I don't think any of them are particularly easy. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Halo 4 because the kill time is so vast, and you have that bullshit infinity drop where you can get power weapons and stuff like that, and it's just retarded. But then again, the majority of people hate Halo 4, so to be able to impress somebody with a Halo 4 video is actually extremely difficult. So I'd say none of them are easy. Fuster, will you be my friend? Fuster, you are my friend, you fucking idiot. Furious, and I know that's you, Fear. When was the last time you called someone a chimp? Probably the last time I spoke to you, man. And also, you need to fucking message me because I know you live in Saudi Arabia, and I want to make sure you haven't been stoned to death yet. So let me know you're all right. Alexander Abdulov, what is your honest opinion about Halo Reach? Post updates, it's good, but when the game first came out, it was beyond terrible. And I still think it's one of the. It was what set off the domino effect with Halo. As Halo Reach really did. Bungie really did fuck the community over with that game. So, but then again, I still think Forge World is really, really cool with the custom game modes that people made back in the day. I mean, I never really played them because I played Reach for about 2 months. Because I remember, I don't know if James remembers this, but Zola bought me a copy of the game because I was broke at the time, and he was going to edit my Reach M1, which never happened, of course, because I stopped playing it quite soon. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's not the best Halo by any stretch of the imagination. Emo Productions MW. What controller settings do you use? I use bumper jumper, 10 cents, no vibration, and I recommend you smash your controller against the wall a lot so you have thumbsticks like mine. Greasy, when did you escape the insane asylum? I've actually never been involuntarily committed to a psychiatric ward. I know what to say and when to say it. David KYR Speedy, have you ever checked out Legion's channel? He makes Halo 2 videos also. No, I haven't. I'll look that up after this video. To be honest, I mean, I kind of do this with everything, as in music, film, not film so much, but I kind of just stick with like a set list of people and things I watch because I know what I'm going to be getting. If that makes any fucking sense, but I'll check that out. Alive Dinosaur. How do you feel about those H5 BKs that tried to snipe like you? Totally not me. Seriously, you should try out Halo 5, you'd make me your bitch. P.S. How do I tell my cat to stop turning off my Xbox? I don't have any feelings towards it. I mean, if people are trying to snipe in the same sort of way I do, I guess imitation's the highest form of flattery, so I don't have a problem with it. Doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And how do you tell your cat to stop turning off my Xbox? You should kick it in the face. No quarter 57. How often do you have to replace your controllers? I usually use the same controller for years on end because I prefer it when the controller's beat up because it's more sensitive and everything. I'm just used to it. I did actually buy a new controller recently. I think if I said earlier, but I what do you call it? I haven't bothered using it because everything's so stiff that I can't pull off button combos properly. My favourite colour. What is your favourite colour? It's either grey or gold. What do you think when you see people emulating a sniping style? Again, mostly indifference. Greta, how long did it take you to learn the techniques you use? Well, I've been playing years at 2016, so I think Halo CE came out early 2002 in the UK. So what's that? 14 years. 14 years, yeah. Felipe Gyro, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably wrong. Please could you play more Halo 5 and please help Brazil Halo community. We need help. Shout out to the Brazilian Halo community. I didn't even know there was a Brazilian Halo community. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have your own forum or whatever, but link me up with that stuff. I'll post it somewhere. Sith Lord Spartan Company, can I play MCC with you again? Yes, you can. Just I'm open to anybody playing with me. I don't care how. If you're better than me, if you're worse than me, I'll generally play with anyone. So my game tag's Lightning Sniper with 2 L's at the beginning. Oh, fucking hell, this is taking so long. I can't believe how long I've been talking. Harsh, the sweaty snipe's good. Do you use a controller or mouse and keyboard? Some of the shit you hit looks impossible with a pad. No, I use a controller. I didn't actually know you could use a mouse and keyboard with Halo. That's something I might look into, actually. That'd be pretty funny. But no, I use a controller, and just a regular one, not a one of those elite bullshit ones. It's a standard controller. Howdy, how many inches can Hustler fit in his mouth? Well, it depends if you're talking about length as in depth down his throat or girth, because I think the girth would be greater than the length he can take. Oh, fuck. I'm Germ. My question to you, Hyena, is if MLG Pro Clutch should have played the ball in those last few seconds of that Guardian oddball game. Yeah, he should have. That's a legendary clip and moment, though. Yeah, I remember that shit. That's fucking funny. Let's see what else we got. I'm just reading through things, and they're generally what other people have been saying. Hipster Panda, do you plan on getting Halo 3 Anniversary if they announce it at E3? Well, obviously I have to wait to see if they do announce it and what it would look like, but I mean, I've bought every Halo game apart from the spin-off ones, like Halo Wars or Spartan Assault, that fucking stupid shit. So, yeah, I'd probably check it out, as long as they're still icicles, and I might have a look. BX Soldier, why are we here? In regards to life, I think about that too often, and I don't know. I think there's some sort of experiment being watched, to be honest. Bumface, do you have an extra hand to help you snipe that fast? Do you see things in slow motion? Do you love me? What's your opinion on gay sex? Black chicks only. How much would you suck a dick for? Does Kevin meet your sexual desires? Do you think that? Yeah, I do see things in slow motion. Actually, I can see what I do before I do it, and it happens exactly as I see it. Do you love me? I don't know. I don't really like many people, but yeah, all right. What's your opinion on gay sex? I'm not the biggest fan, but I've never tried it. This is something I don't get actually. People say, "Oh, don't knock it till you try it." Oh, okay, I'll go fucking rape that kid then. All right, yeah, makes fucking sense. Yeah, black chicks only. Yeah, for the most part, black chicks only. Like, there's been a few white girls that have and other races that have slipped through the net though. But yeah, we try to keep it black. How much would you suck a dick for? I don't know. If somebody if somebody said, "Oh yeah, I have £1 trillion to suck this dick for like a second," I'd probably do it. If it was Hustlers, then I'd do it and keep eye contact with him and like hold his hand and shit. It'd be fucking hilarious. Break his fucking brain. Scrub, are you completely autistic? No, I'm not completely. I'm probably somewhere on the spectrum. I definitely lack empathy. I don't think I'm autistic though, although I've never actually been diagnosed properly, so I'll let you know when I eventually get diagnosed again. Shvazy, what video are you most excited for the competition? What player do you think has the most underrated clips? The video I'm most excited for is either B6 CE video, Skulls' H2 video, or who else? Ishii or Marksman when they release their next big video, because Marksman's been talking about his final for fuck knows how long, since before the last contest, man, like 2 fucking years, and he still hasn't released it. I remember after the last contest, "Oh yeah guys, I swear I'll release it in a few months," and he still hasn't done it. He's a fucking dickhead. So yeah, probably those off the top of my head. Who has the most underrated clips? I'd say most of the CE guys. People who still make CE content, because especially like high level 2s and stuff, it doesn't get enough exposure, I think, and people don't appreciate it as much as they should. And people who don't just go for the generic stuff. I don't know. I don't have to answer. I don't want to sound like a fucking hipster. So yeah, CE guys is my answer. Untamed Halo, what type of shampoo do you use? Various ones, man. It's fucking whatever there is. I'm starting to grow my hair again, so I'm gonna have to start using them more often. So no more skinheads for me. Fang times. How do you come up with the crazy shit you do? I.e. shooting your own grenades and rockets to kill people around walls in the above clip. I always used to try play Halo when I got bored of it. I used to try play it as another game. So Halo 3, when I was really into the MLG part of it, playing customs all the time, I'd try and play it like I was playing Quake. And a lot of these things, they just come from playing the game so much that you like to experiment and see what you can do, just push the limits of things, test stuff out. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not like it just comes to me. You know what I mean? It's not something that I actively seek a lot of the time. It just comes to me. Art. What are all the gamer tags you can remember using? Way too fucking many, man. On Halo 2 alone, before I finally settled on Hyena, I had so many gamer tags. It's just fucking ridiculous. I'd guess probably over 100. Yeah, probably over 100. Yeah. Xander Elite. Would you use an FFA clip if your Spartan colour was not yellow? No, I wouldn't. I remember I used an FFA clip, and I think Lightning Snipes Death 5 where my armour was white, and it pisses me off every time I see that. So no, I wouldn't. I don't know why. Just convention and in the montage scene, I guess. I don't know. Piano Frenzy. Who is your biggest fan? Who appreciates your company? He better be handsome and comprehend a 360 no-scope kiss in the mouth. I'm gonna kiss you in 4K resolution, Piano. Also, I was looking at your family on Facebook. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. I was looking at your family. It's pretty cool. You better not let your special agent father hear this, because he'll put out one of those fucking APBs, whatever you call them, on me. I'm having to skip through because there's multiple questions that are similar to others. Wrath of the Lamb. What's your approach when playing matchmaking and customs? Do you usually have an objective for the match, or is it basically just go with the flow? For the most part, 95% of the time, it's go with the flow. But there'll be certain things that I will go for if it's a certain map. I haven't hit some of them, so I'm not going to specify which things. But an example would be the Ascension Super Bounce Multi, something like that. So that sort of thing, yeah. There's certain things I do go for on certain maps, but it's not all the time. The majority is just go with the flow, and then stuff happens. What were you drinking? Absolute key. What were you drinking before you record this question in a Q&A? Would you rather play Halo 3 on Halo 2 maps or Halo 2 on Halo 3 maps? I've drank like 2 Cokes, 2 cups of tea while recording this shit. My voice is like fucking sore as fuck. I don't usually talk this much. I'm like a fucking mute. Would I rather play Halo 3 on Halo 2 maps or Halo 2 on Halo 3 maps? I'd rather play Halo 2 on Halo 3 maps, definitely. Standoff BRs would actually probably be okay to play with Halo 2 mechanics. And also, anybody listen to this that votes standoff in a big team battle, fucking kill yourself, man. I'm so sick of people voting for that fucking map. It's shit. Please do not vote for that map. There's nothing redeeming about it whatsoever. It's not even the heavy variant. The standard fucking bullshit map, it's fucking trash. Stop fucking voting for it, okay? Let me see what else we got. Dill, you little fucking bitch. Do you have any plans on another big Halo 2 montage, interest in Halo 3 or even Reach? Yes for Halo 2, no for Halo 3, and I did want to learn the spawn system in Reach for some 1v1 videos, but I can't play it on the Xbox One because the frame rate's just, it's unbelievably poor. So yeah, it's not going to happen. Cheese41103 asks, do you have any tips to keep the shot crispy? Seems when I get people one shot, I windmill around them and choke the kill. Yeah, keep your hands warm by moving them constantly, and it's all muscle memory for the most part, isn't it? Just repetition, just keep them warm. I can't play when my hands are cold or anything like that. Most people can't. And yeah, that's it. Thank fuck. That's like what? There's got to be an hour and a half. I've probably ran out of clips to put in by this point, so you're probably looking at pictures of the Zodiac Killer ciphers or black asses or something, I don't know. I apologise if my responses were too serious and not comical. I'm not in the best frame of mind right now, but I still thought I'd give this a shot just because it's been a while since I uploaded. I'm probably never going to do this again because it took so fucking long. And I don't even know if I can upload videos that are this long, so we'll find out. But thank you for all your questions, and thank you, dickheads, for sticking with my channel, I guess. I'm going to get on and school Hustler on Halo 2 because the entire time I've been recording, the last 24 minutes, he's been messaging me over and over, and he's been saying, please will you join me, I'm sorry about earlier, please join me and teach me how to snipe and how do I BXR. So I'm going to go teach him those things now, and I hope this satisfies the questions and answers video. See you later.